You know, when we talk about architecture, we usually focus on the physical stuff, like the steel beams or the glass facades or, I don't know, the Italian marble in the lobby. Stuff you can physically touch. You can see exactly where your money went.
Right. Yeah, you see the aesthetic.
Exactly. But recently I was looking through this commercial catalog from a professional retailer called HDTVSupply, and it completely changed how I view the spaces around us. Because you walk into a modern mega sports bar or a high-tech command center, and suddenly the most expensive infrastructure in the building is just, well, it's completely invisible. It's hiding right behind the drywall. And our mission for today's deep dive is to expose that massive hidden digital infrastructure.
Yeah, it really exposes the extreme end of audiovisual engineering.
Yeah.
Whether you are trying to upgrade a home office or you just, love understanding how things work behind the scenes, looking at this kind of industrial-grade equipment reveals a massive hidden network that most people never even think about.
Okay, so let's unpack this because to understand the sheer scale of this infrastructure, we really have to start with one specific product in this catalog. It is the Turtle AV TAV-USBEXTKIT2. It's a USB-C 4K 60 video and USB 2.0 extender kit. And it retails for a whopping $11,199.
A bit of a price tag there.
Right. I mean, I had immediate sticker shock. Why does extending a video signal cost as much as a used car? It feels like buying a commercial jet just across the street, you know?
It sounds totally absurd until you look at the physics of what is actually happening inside that wire. Pushing flawless 4K video at 60 frames per second requires moving about 18 gigabits of data every single second.
Oh, 18 gigabit.
Yeah, it is a massive fire hose of data. And when you try to push that over long distances using standard copper cables, you run into physical signal attenuation. Basically, the electrical signal degrades and the data literally just falls apart.
Oh, so you can't just use a longer cord.
Exactly, no. To push that much pixel data, perfectly synced with USB control data, without a microsecond of lag, it requires dedicated microprocessors at both ends to perfectly encode and decode the stream. This isn't just a simple living room cord. It's mission-critical hardware.
So if it takes $1,200 of heavy-duty engineering just to push one signal across a room, how on earth does a mega sports bar route 40 different games to 160 screens without the entire system just like melting down?
Well, that is where you get into the realm of the HDMI matrix switcher. The catalog specifically highlights these Wolfpack switchers. Think of a matrix switcher as a massive, ultra-fast digital traffic controller.
Okay, so not just a standard splitter then.
Right. It is not just mirroring one image. It can take dozens of different inputs like satellite boxes, media players, security cameras, and independently route any single input to any specific output simultaneously.
That is wild.
Yeah, so the TVs you see on the wall are essentially just dumb glass.
Yeah.
The real magic, and obviously the staggering expense, is the matrix processor doing all the heavy computing in the back room.
Well, I noticed the catalog also heavily emphasized sports bar TV systems with built-in DirecTV app integration and something called PIP/POP video wall processing. What exactly is that doing in this context?
Right, so PIP is picture-in-picture, and POP is picture-out-of-picture. When a bar wants to show, say, 4 different football games on one massive projector screen, the switcher is doing that heavy lifting.
Oh, I see.
It is physically stitching those multiple live, uncompressed, high-definition video feeds together into a single custom layout in real time. And it does this before the signal ever even reaches the display. It requires an immense amount of computing power to do that without stuttering.
Okay, that makes total sense for a giant entertainment venue. But sports bars aren't the only ones buying these massive 160 TV switchers. The catalog reveals an entirely different tier of clientele, and honestly, a lot of acronyms I didn't recognize.
Oh, there are always acronyms.
Right, it advertises federal GSA schedules, TAA-approved products, and the NASA SciC program. What is all of this?
So those are federal procurement pipelines. GSA and the NASA CityKey programs are specific purchasing schedules the government agencies use to buy vetted technology. But the most crucial acronym there is TAA, approved.
What does that stand for?
That stands for the Trade Agreements Act. It guarantees that the microchips and processors inside these switchers were manufactured in approved allied countries.
Oh, wow. So it's essentially a massive security filter.
Exactly. It's a hard requirement to prevent foreign espionage or hardware backdoors from being installed in secure facilities. Because when you connect this to the bigger picture, this AV over IP gear isn't just for watching sports.
Right. It's way more serious than that.
Definitely. From NASA control rooms to federal command centers, this is national infrastructure. In those environments, a dropped frame or a compromised video router isn't just an annoyance. It is a critical lapse in operational security.
Man, we started with a single $1,199 Turtle AV USB-C extender and followed its cables all the way to 160-screen matrix switchers powering mega sports bars and secure government facilities. It really puts things into perspective.
It really does. It forces you to realize that the digital world we interact with relies on heavily engineered, highly secure physical pathways to just function.
So true. Next time you look at an intricate video wall, remember, you are only seeing the very surface. It leaves you wondering what other invisible, ultra-expensive physical networks are secretly powering our daily experiences while hidden right behind the drywall.